Welcome back. I am Joyful J, and we are going to make a beautiful little wreath card. We're going to start by taping down our paper. I always tape it down in order for it to not curl. And get a pencil and draw a simple circle. It does not need to be perfect. There is no perfect art. It's all just having fun. And you can see on my palette, I have like 5 different colors of green. And we're just going to dabble green around that circle, a pencil circle mark. Once you pick up a little paint, just dabble around that circle until your brush is almost out of paint. We're going to layer more and more color onto this wreath, very gently and lightly holding your brush. This particular brush that I'm holding right now is a round, and I cannot tell you what the number is because I don't pay attention to those things. And I'm going to grab a dry brush, and it is a flat round. And because I'm not sure how it's going to respond when I dab, I put it on a test strip. I highly recommend that you always keep a test strip around that you can test your brush and test how the paint responds to the paper. And I'm just dabbling. If you can see my hand, I'm twisting the brush in my hand as I'm dabbling. So between my thumb and my forefinger, I'm just spinning the brush around so that the lines of paint are going in different directions. I am not concerned about perfection here. And I'm wanting a third brush. Oh, I found the perfect one. It's a little stiffer bristled, and it's one that I punch, like I do this punching on it. And so it has gotten a little wore out, but it's a very stiff bristled brush. And this, I'm just going around that circle, kind of stabbing. Now you are more than welcome to pause this video as you are painting along and dab your green as long as you need to. After the green, and I did let it dry. The video is not really giving it time to dry, but I did let the green totally dry before I picked up some red on a very small brush and just dab the little red holly berries. We'll call it holly berries. There's no rhyme or reason on where I'm putting these holly berries. It's just wherever I feel that I want to put one. And then in the middle of the wreath, we're going to put 3 stars. And I am just free-handing those stars. So my stars have 5 points. And I start with a triangle shape, which they're all really just triangles that kind of meet in the middle. Select whatever color of paint you want to make your stars. It does not need to be what I have. So I'm picking blue, and I dabbed a little bit of the excess off. Be careful that you keep the blue inside the pencil lines. And I am using acrylic paint here, so it doesn't bleed quite as much into the paper, but the paper is dry, and the pencil line will help contain that paint within the shape of the star. So you're going to continue painting the other 2 stars. My next color is gold, and make sure that your brush is relatively dry. I just want to take a minute and say thank you. If you are still here on the video, I thank you so much. It is a great encouragement if you give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, or share the video. So now I cleaned out the brush. We're going to pick up some purple, and this is a homemade purple. It wasn't purple out of a tube. I used some red, some blue, and some white in order to make that purple. Did you hear the background noise? It kind of sounded like a whale. I am babysitting a little dog, and he is missing his mama. So once you get the purple all done, then pick up a Sharpie, and we are going to trace with that Sharpie around the edges of the stars. So if any of your color ran outside the pencil line, you can make that correction with the Sharpie, and you can just include it inside. And you can tell at this point I have taken the tape off of the card so I can spin it around as I am tracing with the Sharpie. I need the card free flowing so I can spin it. It just makes it easier. Now once you have the stars outlined, then we're going to tie with a little line all of the stars together at the top of the wreath. And we're going to add a big bow, which is just a loop off to the right and a loop off to the left. And we'll just scribble a little dark thing so it looks like it's like a knot. And then a couple extra little strings, darken in the areas that might not look right. And there is our card front. Now we're going to glue it onto the card. I'm using just some cardstock paper that I got off of Amazon that already has a scored place to fold. Then I put Elmer's glue. And my Elmer's glue is in a plain container because I buy it by the gallons to do other art projects. But I just squeeze it on there, then I brush it all around, making sure that that glue is on every single spot of the card front. So once I'm satisfied the glue is where I want it, then you're going to take the card front, line up the corners, make sure everything is lined up. It takes a little bit of practice for that. And you're going to press down all of those the corners. Once I have everything pressed like I want it, then I am going to put something heavy on it to dry. So I put a piece of wax paper in between the card, inside the card, just in case some glue leaks out. Put wax paper around it, put it underneath my cutting board, and put something heavy, which is my brushes, on top. I wait about 10 minutes, and then after 10 minutes I get the card back out, remove all the wax paper, and there you have it. We have a card. I hope you find time this holiday season to send out a Christmas card and spark joy in someone's life. I am Joyful J. Thank you for stopping by. A thumbs up, a subscribe, a comment goes a long way to sending me joy. Merry Christmas, my friends. I am wishing you a very bright 2026. I hope it is full of fabulous friends, abundant of love, and memories too many to count. Love, Joyful J. Bye.